Hey up folks, Pauleh here. And what am I doing? I was about to head to Miners Haven, but I just looked at this sign. It says under construction, but really it's not anymore, so we can go ahead and change this. Let's change it to Miners Haven. Although it does look really odd with the I might just leave it like that. I know it's not the correct way of having it spelt, but at least it looks pretty. So let's move on. Away we go. I still need to get some more gold together and finish putting more rails down. That way it will be fast all the way rather than just about. Wow, this is probably my favourite part. It's just like nice and peaceful around here. I really should No, cow, get out the way! Oh, damn it. Okay, anyway, on we go. So I uncovered most of that canyon. I still need to uncover a little bit more. However, I'm thinking I'm going to go straight down and start building. I probably should have wrote this to the end, but I'm kind of nervous on what's in here. The station will be an ongoing project as I work out where else I'm going to need tracks, so that's the point. Okay, Mr. Gollum's still here, that's good. I hope I'm never going to have a case where he stood, say here, can't get out, and there's a skeleton just shooting him. That would suck. Sword at the ready, just in case, you never know. So so the floor gets a bit out of, the floor basically just goes anywhere it wants at this point. I can't really continue this pathway. I mean, ideally, I need to move it over by one. But I don't want to do that. So really I need this here. Unless we go this way. That would kind of get it in the middle. It's still going to go off because it just gets wider here. Let's give it a quick look, shall we? Might as well have it looking right. Actually, where do I want it? Say if I did it here. There we go. So where is the slabs I just picked up? Alright, fantastic. Let's get that in there. And then we want another one. Oh. Cheeky. Trying to hide from me. Let's remove that just in case there was another piece of iron, but there isn't. So there we go. Lovely. So we just keep this up. Crazy pickup there. Oh Lord. I mean, really, if I wanted to, of course, I could basically put the outer edge of this canyon like all the way along with double stone slabs as a sort of, what's the word, skirting. If that's, I don't know if that's the right what I'm after. Yeah, I guess it is. Skirting, you know, going all the way along. Or a nice edge to it. If I haven't come over here yet, how far do I actually need to uncover? Now, I could do with uncovering this a bit more. I don't see why not, although it does get a bit thin. Is there anything cool I could do with it? Frankly, I have no idea. More iron there. I saw some iron just here. I'm getting low on coal as well, so I'm going to have to pick that up. Okay. In fact, let me just... Nah, because I'd have to replace the torch, and I'm pretty lazy, so... I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to build a house. Okay, now I was kind of wanting to... It's hard to say here because I was wanting to leave this as a sort of corridor, but because it's kind of thin, but I don't know if a corridor going all the way up to here would be a good idea. But then again, it might. I mean, it might look pretty cool. In fact, I could probably do this pathway. In fact, if we get rid of that and get rid of this one and this one and this one and that one, you know, we could probably do the pathway up to hell even here. And because it suddenly drops down, you know, I could start building houses down there. In fact, I could flatten all this out. That's definitely a plan, definitely an option. So a quick look around because I'm pretty paranoid. It's going to be getting dark soon, I reckon, because I've messed around a little bit here. Oh my god. That smoke from the lava just... I thought it was an enemy. I don't know why. Oh well. Not the time to be jumping at shadows. I need a lot more gravel, but to be honest, at least the thing I like about this is that I'm putting gravel to good use, because normally, you know, gravel just tends to sit wasted, as it were. You know, there's no real use for it, apart from getting flint. I do like this. It definitely needs something in the middle, though. And this is looking a bit weird here, because it just sort of finishes off on the edge. Do I have any smooth stone on me? No, I do not. So let's go see if we got any kicking around. Put some to good use. None in there. None in there. Checking in here once more. Bugger all in there. Okay, I'm pretty sure I cooked some up. Yes. Don't throw these things together, you know. So, what was I going to do with this? Right, there we go. I just wanted to cover this up a little bit. Make it look like I actually knew what I was doing. Put that there, get rid of that. It looks a bit more natural, I reckon. Apart from that corner piece. Okay, now it's just looking over the top. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Perhaps a bit too much, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. At least it looks like it's a bit more built in. Okay. It is going dark, so I'm gonna retreat to the tavern owner's bedroom and sleep in his bed. Or her bed. Could be a female tavern owner. There we go. Nice little kip. And we're going to head back down. So I've got no gravel here. I must have left it all at my base, so I'm going to have to finish the floor later. Tempted to just dive in and have a go at building a house. Not 100% sure though. On where this first house is going to go. I'm just looking at the water here. I feel like the water could play an important part, but I don't know how. Like, say if I had a glass floor all the way along in some parts, and it could be filled with lava or water. Although water would be easier because, you know, I can get as much as I want. Lava is a bit more limited. However, lava would look pretty cool. Not 100% sure here. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this gravel here because I will need it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to have a quick think on how to go about this. Okay, after a bit of thinking, I've finally come up with an idea. So, we have the water coming out of here. Now, it's kind of in my way, to be perfectly honest. So, I'm going to remove it. I could always add water elsewhere, but what this gives us is a nice little... Gives us a nice little start on our home, because I mean this is all kind of bored out already, and you come around here, depending on how low I actually have the bottom of the street, you have a nice overhang here, so I could add a balcony. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Of course, okay, now it's going dark, so I need to go sleep. But what I'm going to do is first fix up the front, because the front is kind of messed up. And how much do I have enough wood on me? Yes, I do. I'm not sure how many doors I'm going to make. I might just keep it to one because I don't want too many double doors. I like the double doors to signify an important place, not any old, you know, bugger's home. So we'll do that. Have a quick kip. Then we'll get to work on that. Now I had an idea, that's why I just paused and went, The idea is that we got the canyon there. It would have been perfect if the canyon was in the middle of a lake on the surface, or on the surface if there was a lake, because you could have water coming down, and but I don't know if that would work. Not 100% sure yet. Perhaps just having water coming down odd places, perhaps not everywhere, but just here and there. Of course, I'm going to start working here, and a bloody chicken comes over. Cheeky chicken. Alright, so we got a bit of stone, we got a bit of cobble, I got more wood back there. How am I going to do this? How indeed. Well, what if we just go ahead and fix this up? In fact, hang on. I just want to pick up the egg because I want to throw it. I want to throw the egg in case it spawns another chicken. Nope. Okay, well that was a waste of time. I don't mind having multiple chickens down here, it just gives it a bit of, I don't know, it makes it feel alive. So, I wanted to sort of fix this up a little bit. That looks pretty nice, pretty even all the way, although... Well, that does work pretty well. Is that chicken going in circles? Crazy thing. Okay, so what we'll do is we got this little bit here. I guess this could make the front door, I suppose. I could always stick a block there, a block here, although it kind of messes up the shape. Easiest way to do this would be to push that, well, let's leave that there, I like it there. That chicken is really going in circles. Crazy thing. So, okay, call me crazy, but every time I'm sort of looking around, I swear to God, I always see like a figure up in this room, like a skeleton, but there isn't any. I don't want to say this place is haunted, I just want to sound crazy, so... Lordy, lordy, lord. So I got a bit more of that dark wood. I'll use a bit of that. We'll take some of this log. I'm thinking about using, you know, the dark wood for the floor because I don't know, it's kind of become the floor texture for me. I mean, yes, I'll use different floors, but it just makes sense, you know, it's a renewable resource, you know, that's what you'd use. There's the door. Question is, where's the door gonna go? I like having it inset a little bit, but I can't really. I don't bring this out. That's not a door. There we go. Now it looks a bit plain, so how could I tidy this up? Well, I'll worry about that in a moment. Right now, I want to expand the inside here. Didn't mean to do that. I don't mind it being cramped or anything like that. It's just the way it is down here. The floor's going to get changed a little bit. Got still pitch black up there. Bloody hell. So how can I decorate this? How can I make this look different? That's a point. Do I have any fence posts kicking around? I could always use a few fences. Where the bloody hell did that come from? It's not in here. Came from this area. Great. You know, the only bad thing about this design is that you're gonna get the sound of wailing and moaning coming through the walls, like not like at a brothel, but like in a sort of haunted house type feel. You know, that's the last thing you want is zombies just moaning through the wall. Oh well, what can I do apart from lighting up the areas? But that's gonna take a while. I'll wait till I expand that way naturally, I suppose, and just put up with it. Keep freaking myself out. What am I even here for? Oh, fence post, that's right. I'm gonna have to make some. I can do that. Right, there we go. Take that, pop that there, pop that there, pop that there. Sorted. Okay, let's head back. Okay, no. F that. I'm not... It sounds like it's coming from this house. Perhaps there was like one little empty space in there. where it managed to survive, which is weird because I tried to fill every single gap. You know, if I was digging and I left a bit of a gap which was going to be enclosed and would be dark, you know, I tried to put a torch down to fill it with lights and nothing would spawn, but apparently that hasn't worked. Although I doubt it's a zombie because he'd be knocking on that door, wouldn't he? Trying to get to me. Trying to sample my brains. Anyway. I wanted to have like a fence like there. I'll have to get rid of the dirt below. Place it with something. I'll do it this side too, but it might look weird. Yeah, that looks weird. Perhaps just there will be enough. Close the door just in case. Oh bugger, that's what I was after. Oh well, let's just make a new workbench so I don't have to keep running back and forth. It can be a feature of the home once I'm done. Now, I wasn't 100% sure, but can I make... No, I can't. Okay. How can I make this step up? How can I do that without having to use different textures? Actually, no, that will work. And why don't we go ahead and stick this back down? I could fill that corner, but in fact, let's fill it with... There we go. Although it's a bit... Right, there we go. So what I'll do is place that. Then what we can do... Remove this. Bugger. Oh, bugger. Okay, and what we'll do is remove all this floor and replace it with wood. And there we go. That actually makes a decent step. I like that. But I do need to replace this, so hang on. Okay, let me show you what I've got. I haven't completely finished it. I ran out of the dark wood to the floor. I believe I have a bunch in my actual base, so I'm going to have to head back there. However, I put in a little window here. Okay, so let me show you around. Basically, you walk in, you got the step up here, and you got a bit of an opening, and I've added in a little window. I was just trying to sort of push back, see how far I could go, and ended up going through the wall. I may raise the ceiling, I'm not sure. I kind of like the different elevations. And then up here, this is going to be all wood, and then just here we're going to have a little balcony. Now, I'm not 100% sure how far out, because I don't know if I'm going to have like side paths going across these ledges or not. But yeah, this will make the room. Now, I'm trying to sort of rein myself in, because last time I was making huge rooms and whatnot in the last Miner's Haven. I've got a lot of houses. I'm expecting to be at least, I mean, in this place alone, just on this like level or the bottom two levels, 20 or so, maybe more. You know, I just I want it to look like a busy place, like there's a lot of people live here, so I'm gonna have to do that. So I want to try and avoid making huge rooms, you know, like the dining room, the bedroom, you know. I'm going to try and just make it fit. And I'll tell you what, I really do like this though, because it looks like it's just sort of carved out, you know, like the low ceiling, and it sort of raises a little bit and raises even more as you go up, you know. I like that. I think it turned out well. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Next time I'll be finishing this up and getting the balcony down and trying to come up with some more ideas. I'll be working on houses as I go. I still need to work out the floor bit. If you've got any ideas, feel free to suggest them to me. Perhaps I could make this a bit greener and add some grass down here. I don't know. I mean, I know I spoke against it last time, but since this is the only one which is going to have the roof access, get some vines coming down. It might work, it might not, but I won't know unless I try it. So I may look at that anyway. That's it. Thank you for watching.